Picture this. You are in a theme park surrounded by gigantic glowing rides and people waiting for their turn to go on a ride, and you decided to try the roller coaster for the first time. So you ride the roller coaster and you make sure that the seatbelt is tied properly. Then the roller coaster starts moving and slowly climbing the very steep track. Hesitates for a split second at the peak of its steep track after a long, slow climb. You know what's about to happen, and there's no way to avoid it now. It's time to hang on to the handrails, palms sweating, heart racing, and brace yourself for the wild ride down. So, what is that feeling? Fear. F-E-A-R is the abbreviation for what? False evidence that appears real. It is one of the most basic human emotions. It is programmed into the nervous system and works like an instinct. From the time we're infants, we are equipped with the survival instincts necessary to respond with fear. We sense danger or feel unsafe. Fear helps protect us. It makes us alert to danger and prepares us to deal with it. Feeling afraid is very natural and helpful in some situations. Fear can be like a warning, a signal that cautions us to be careful. Like all emotions, fear can be mild, medium, or intense, depending on the situation and the person. A feeling of fear can be brief or it can last longer, which maybe inspires the question, how does fear work? When we sense danger, the brain reacts instantly, sending signals that activate the nervous system. This causes the physical responses such as faster heartbeat, rapid breathing, and an increase in blood pressure. Blood pumps to the muscle groups to prepare the body for physical action, such as running or fighting. Skin sweats to keep the body cool. Some people might notice some sensations in the stomach, head, chest, legs, or hands. These physical sensations of fear can be mild or strong. The body stays in this state of fight-flight until the brain receives an all-clear message and turns off the response. Sometimes fear is triggered by something that is startling or unexpected, like a loud noise, even if it's not actually dangerous. That's because the fear reaction is activated instantly. Sometimes fear is triggered by something that is startling or unexpected, like a loud noise, even if it's not actually dangerous. That's because the fear reaction is activated instantly, a few seconds faster than the thinking part of the brain can process or evaluate what's happening. As soon as the brain gets enough information to realize there's no danger. Oh, that's just a balloon bursting. It turns off the fear reaction. All this can happen in seconds. If people didn't feel fear, they wouldn't be able to protect themselves from legitimate threats. Fear is just a part of us as humans. It was present since we were brought to this earth. Young kids often have fears of the dark, being alone, strangers, and monsters, or other scary imaginary creatures. School-aged kids might be afraid when it's stormy or at a first sleepover. As they grow and learn, with the support of adults, most kids are able to slowly conquer these fears and outgrow them. Some kids are more sensitive to fears and may have a tough time overcoming them. When fears last beyond the expected age, it might be a sign that someone is overly fearful, worried, or anxious. People whose fears are too intense or last too long might need help and support to overcome them. Fear of making decisions. It is also known as decidophobia. So, what is decidophobia? Do you struggle with every little decision, such as deciding what to wear to work or what to make for breakfast? Do big decisions feel impossible and give you a paralyzing anxiety? Do you dread making decisions and put them off as long as possible? Are you terrified of making the wrong decision? The term decidophobia was coined by Walter Kaufman, a philosopher at Princeton and Harvard universities. He introduced the term in his book, Without Guilt and Justice, From Decidophobia to Autonomy. Published in 1973, the book focused on the philosophical implications of decidophobia, which can lead to religious and political conformity, according to Kaufman. However, from a mental health perspective, decidophobia is classified as a specific phobia, under the umbrella of anxiety disorders. To sum this up, we all get fear, and fear is what stops us. There's nothing that can literally stop you. It is only fear, because if you don't have the answer, we can get the answer. If you don't have the skill, we can get the skill. If you don't have the confidence, we can get the confidence. So fear is what stops us. The first thing you need to understand is there's only two real fears. The feeling of being not enough, not rich enough, not young enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough, not funny enough. It's a pretty horrible feeling, is it? Especially when you feel you're not enough for someone you love. When we feel like we're not enough for someone we love, it makes us crazy because it brings up the second deepest fear. It is that we are afraid that if we are not enough, we won't be loved. And love, my friends, is the oxygen of life.